everyone. Bob Spyro here, prosperity team for MLM Pros out of Whitensville, Mass. And I'm online here. This will be a training video on how we get content to publish to our blogs. This is before we're using our new END2 blogging system with our handhelds, but nonetheless, I'm online here with my partner in business, my friend, my business partner, out of Georgia. Say hi to Mike out there. Say hi, Mike.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Yeah, Mike's retired military, looking for an opportunity to help retire his wife out of corporate America, and has been aggressively building his Empower Network business with us. So I said, why don't you jump online and we'll take a look and see exactly how we create our blog posts. Now, this is a team training site that I have opened up here where we have done for you content that Mike Hobbs, the gentleman who runs the daily masterminds here, creates for us. So what we do is, what we're going to do here is grab this content, elaborate on it, and then add to it, and then publish it, and then syndicate it. And this is more or less like a daily method of operation. So the first thing I like to do is copy the embed code for that video, if you will, and then I'm going to open up my Empower Network blog. It's, what, about 2 o'clock, Mike?
Yeah, a little bit of action.
Let's just see what we got here, because this will create a very valuable piece of content for people. And we'll give them some more value. And the object here is we want to drive traffic to the blog post, entertain, and inform. Get people to like the fact that we're providing them value, so that they'll spend more time on our blog, look at more of our articles, and refer our content to other people. It's a daily thing that we do here. So I know it's intimidating when getting started as to how we do it, and gee, what will I write about? Well, you know, if you're going through the training here, and you're doing any studying every day that you're learning, you can create content off of what you learn. Most days of the week we actually have live webinars and trainings where as you learn, you can publish that learning experience. So what we're doing here is I'm going to create a new post. It's a beautiful fall day here up in New England. The weather's cooling off quite a bit here. I'm going to go to the text mode because I've got that video right here, if you will. That's the embed code for that video, and that'll work fine. The next thing what I want to do is, this is a blog post that we're going to entitle for you, Afraid to Speak in Public. Okay, so I'm going to target this article around personal development tips. Okay, I go back to the content that Mike created here. I think he's using this as a lead-in line. My friend, is it H-O-B-S or H-O-B-B-S?
Two B's. Hobbs.
I just personalized that by adding this little sentence. Do you see that bridge there, Mike?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As you see, I also have a picture of my blog with me and him standing together. So, the image URL is here. Okay, hold on. You can cut and paste. Sometimes the whole text let's go to visual. Hold on. See if that paste will work here. Okay, looks like it did. So I've got to personalize this now. Just on one line. This will probably go right to my beast mode link. I don't know where he's got it going to. But I got to take Daily Income Network out of here and then put my personalization. I just have that forwarding URL to the URL for the Blog Beast campaign. In case you're wondering about that. Now, here's something interesting. I can also add some of my own media. There's been a lot of this free stuff from the Blog Beast, Mike, that's over on the affiliate site. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
And I took the liberty of actually downloading a bunch of this. Like this Blog Beast, mobile money is coming. This is what people are looking to be able to do with the new technology, is do a lot of the work that we do on a daily basis from wherever they are with a handheld. So I'll insert this in the post. Once again, I can put the link to the blog beast funnel. New picture we took just recently. I can put my Facebook fan page. Okay, let's see. Just put my fan page URL in here. You can run them to a specific fan page tab, like 22 Social, or just your regular site. That's your choice. ENOUG, seen enough? Join here. I'll always give them a call to action. I got to join here someplace, right? Come on. There's the join button goes there. I can add the media that I've added before. It's either a prosperity or regular join now button. Alright, there's a register now button. Alright. Now I've got the PSS, right? I'll make this PS. PSS, the featured article. What I'll do is grab a post. Interesting thing about my blog, Mike, it's the ranking is going up, if you will, or down, I should say, in Alexa.
Mm.
I was about 300,000 in the U.S. I'm down to almost 100,000 now.
What's that? Why is that?
Well, I'm just linking it with my main blog, and I'm publishing off of it and cycling some of these articles. I'm going to show you what I do here. Getting more traffic to it. But let's see. We've got personal development tips here. Here's an article I did just last night about the perfect launch. You might want to take a peek at that. Copy it to some degree and syndicate that, because that's what we've got here. Tips for self-improvement and conscious living. Just sitting there waiting to be shared with people looking to make changes in their life, Mike. The more value and education we can provide people before they join our team, and showing them what we have to offer them with the prosperity team, so that it's actually a no-brainer. People would be crazy not to join us that are serious about making money from home. You got to work and you got to develop some skills. You got to actually apply them over time. Build your list, build your following, or do an all-out massive campaign where you're buying a lot of traffic on a regular basis. So, I've got tips for self-improvement and conscious living. That'll be an H1 tag for this article. It's pretty simple in this browser. Here comes the phone call. We'll let it ring through though. So, this process should take half an hour to an hour to create content, and then half an hour to an hour to syndicate it. To what degree or level you want to apply yourself, actually. There we go. So, we got to put this into a category. Could be blogging. The tag that we're going to use here, I need to inject it still, but it's personal development tips, I believe. First thing we do is put it into a category. We put a tag in here. We want it in the article here. And I'll make it personal development tip. How perfect is that? You see what we just did, Mike?
Yeah, I think so.
He's talking about being afraid of public speaking, which is why a lot of people are intimidated to get out in front of videos, even though you could be doing videos with PowerPoint presentations on them. I'm just going to run through traditional on-site SEO that we teach in the 15K formula in Costa Rica, and Mike does over-the-shoulder training for our team members. Watching this video, you're getting privy to some very powerful strategies that we use to get our content ranked in Google, which offers us free leads and opt-ins and then ultimately sales, if you will. So this needs to be in the article about 5 or 6 times because it's a 500-word article. This an H2 tag. We've got got software here that monitors our performance when we do these. Oh, I also put it in as the tags for the alt tags for the pictures that we had there. Make this an H3 tag. I can do a wrap up here. Highlighting this, I can make this italicized, and I want it in my last sentence. So you implement the personal development tips. This personal development tips, I want this to be anchor text, Mike. So that just means that it's in the last sentence, but it's also got a link to it. So I'll send this over to our BlogBeast landing page, if you will. I might need to put that in a couple of more times. Let's now publish this article and see what our score tells us we need to do, Mike.
Okay.
Takes a few seconds. Okay, I need a few more insertions of our keyword. I need to add this also as an H1 tag. Let's see, 782, only 2 or 3 more times. Make it a great day. Now I'll just bold this. Try to get as many of these. You have your enough keywords, a keyword in the first sentence, the last sentence, internal link to other pages, an alt tag in a picture set to the keyword, your H1, H2, H3 tags. You can bold it, italicize it, and underline it. And you want about 1% keyword density, or 1 keyword per 100 words in the article. Let's see. Look up us on Facebook here. For more personal development tips. Alright, let's go down here. I think this will do it. I'll make this an H2 tag. It took me a few minutes more to pull that article and add it to this text and video that Mike was gracious enough to provide us with. But it's really a skeleton, you know, for a blog post that you want somebody to spend 3 or 5 or 10 minutes on, and then click on links and go to other places and ultimately join us, if you will. I don't know where you can get the roadmap here so laid out for you with what to do on a daily basis if you'll follow through and be consistent. I don't know if you've had a chance to go into the Prosperity Team back office and look at Rob Four's training on SEO, posting for purpose, on purpose, and posting for profit in the Costa Rica section, and also the advanced SEO training that he does in addition to what's in the 15K formula. But in the 15K formula in Prosperity Team, there's some gold nuggets on how to get this done the right way. Now you'll see here, we got a good score on this article. The on-site SEO has been done properly, and I've got the right keyword density. So let's go take a look and see what our article looks like, and if we need to do anything else before we begin to syndicate it. But public speaking, being afraid to, is one of the biggest phobias if you interview people, you know, in a room of 100 people. Most people would be afraid to grab the microphone. Video's just over 600. You can alter that size or run with it. That's not too bad in my opinion. But Mike, the thing I like also about Mike's videos is he doesn't put links in on his YouTube channel,
Yeah.
if you will. And when they do, I just copy the video, if you will. I download it and put it up on my own channel so that traffic that goes there doesn't get taken away from you. But Mike's greatest concern, Mike, is to help us, our team members, and the future people coming by to watch this content, on how to get to $10,000 a month. And that's why he does these webinars every day and provides this content. So we've got this content created. Not only do we have a video, we've got a bunch of pictures here. I didn't know if you saw this picture too. Maybe I should put this one in. But you'll also want to check out, you see how you can see Almost a Secret? No, it goes to Blog Beast for MLM Pros.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want to make sure your links go to where they say that you are. And if you don't, can you see it on the bottom of the screen?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we want to make sure that we're not publishing content that directs people to someone else's landing page, if you will. So, hold on here. We also added this Blog Beast Mobile Money is Coming, and then it appended my picture. I should edit this and move it down. I won't do that on this video. That's pretty simple to do. Now, that is what we had, Mike, with what Mike gave us today. That's a pretty good blog post, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, you watch the video for a few minutes, you look at the images or something, but it doesn't have meat and potatoes, if you will. And this is about personal development. So you deliver a video, you deliver some pictures, some value with some links, and then you provide them with a top quality article on personal development, blogging, Facebook marketing, some industry related content. Now these are all good tips about personal development, and you'll find that if you drive traffic to your blog post when you have an article like this, more people will stay on your blog longer, and you'll get better ranking in search engines as a result of it, because they measure not only the hits but what people are looking at and how long they stay and if they go to other pages or not. if you will. So I've got the calls to action, etc., the related posts there. And then I've got the blog created. So what happens now, there's a couple of things. I don't know if you've ever gone here, but it's called Pingler. This is a free service. You can get a paid service that'll keep doing it for you, but you can get noticed just by using it for free. It's called Pingler, PINGLER.com. There's also PingGoat, PING GOAT or 1G, I'm not sure, but PingGoat. There's also another place where you can let the search engines know that you just posted a blog and they should send the spiders to it. Hold on. You were just there a few minutes ago. There it is. Sign up for a free account, but just by going to their website on the front here, you'll see where it says ping your URL for free, Mike.
Yeah.
You just put in your blog that you just created. You put in the title. Remember the title, Afraid to Speak in Public? And then I added a keyword. You could put in how to create videos or article marketing tips or internet marketing. In other words, you can decide on a keyword that you want. We can go into some keyword research on another video, but I just knew that this was related to personal development because when you're speaking in public, you want to be an entrepreneur. It's one of the skills you need to learn and master over time. And the more proficient you get at your skills, the more inclined you're going to want to speak, first in video and then obviously in public, if you will, on stage as a top producer. The Mike Hendricks story, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. Afraid to speak in public? I can call this business, if you will, or internet marketing. There's a whole bunch of categories here. And see these ping services? This service sends the blog post to all of these different little services here. This is a training video, so you know this is the first step in getting exposure. You'll just have to add a small capture code down below here. Down to the wire. So done. Now it verifies the capture and it begins to ping my post, Mike. That's step one. Starting the ping process. Okay. This is one I tried to sign up with. I got screwed up on it, and I was finally able to register for it. It's something that Mike trains about that some other top internet network marketers use. Social ADR. can't get there. Found it. Do a quick share. There's a free service here, and there's several paid services. You can check this out after. It's something that, like I say, guys I know that are successful in getting content ranked use, and this is what we do. Share other people's content to get credits. You can buy credits, and there's several paid monthly subscriptions. There is a free subscription here too, so it's just a matter of what you want to, how you want to fund your tools. There's a whole lot of tools. Don't get overly confused. There's some basic tools that we use, but here you go. Add a bookmark. Alright, so I've added 5 bookmarks. I've got to come back. I think it's letting me do it now. That was last night. You know, we had so many at a time. There's a basic membership here. So here you go. You add the URL. That's actually the title. Grab a short description. Just the first paragraph here. And then tags will be personal development tips. Good to go? Yeah, you can spin text the title so as it puts it out into different directories, it'll add a different title, if you will. Alright, so it's taken that and it will, by its program, send that out to, I think there's 26 different sites that are listed as directories, which it'll put that blog linking to, if you will. Okay, let's see, let's get this URL. Remind me, I need to send you the login information for this website. It's called Sinister Traffic.
Okay.
It's something you can use as well when you have an article that you've spent the time and done some on-site SEO with. Oh. Do that off the video. Alright, existing member login. Okay, once logged in, you proceed to create account. Oh, actually, what you got to do is go to the right service here. And it's the Sinister Traffic here, 12-month discount. Come on now. Create project at the top. What you do is put the URL you want to backlink here of your most recent blog post or website. Then you scrape the data from the URL. The software goes to the website. Most times it'll be able to read what it needs to. You might add a little additional description and keywords as to your preference. Okay, so personal development tips. You got to put the keywords in. Then slide this over halfway or all the way and start your project. And it'll take a few days for it to build some backlinks to this particular article. It doesn't do it all right away. And this is a highly trafficked site, so you can put as many as you'd like, if you will. Okay. Now, there's a couple other things I normally do, but let's take a peek here at how do I now take this out to social media. So if I go to social media bar, there's several of them. I know we also have a Prosperity Team URL shortener. We have a BlogBeast URL shortener as well that we use. Okay, so here's where you add the URL. I've already signed up for that Social Media Bar 2.0, but this is pretty cool. Have you seen this now? They do it automated. You might not like their suggestion for the URL slug or description, but you can always edit it. And as you use this tool, it will begin to remember the previous messages you added to it. So you don't have to add a URL of a new picture for that blog post unless you want to. Alright, so I took the title, Afraid to Speak in Public, Personal Development, and then what it does is it has Sharon and Bob's Empower Network blog, so I like to take that off, but you can certainly leave that if you want. And then scrolling down here, you'll see I've got pictures of my most recent posts here, huh, Mike?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So once you've used this for a little bit, you have access to these previously used pictures. So we're going to promote this with a BlogBeast twist, if you will. You could use a personal development picture if you so choose. You know, it's up to you. Pictures, if you don't have them, you can create your library easily at Google Images and then upload them to your 4MLM Pros site, so you can use the URL here to then post to social media. All right. Alright, congratulations. Beginning the sequence here, I click on it, right click, I copy it, then I click on the actual link here, which takes me to where it's been created, the SMD01/ and then the title here is my new link that's socially shareable, if you will. This will all be eliminated by using your own domain and then having that forward to your Empower blogs when the Beast is launched. We can start using that as early as Friday, Mike.
Okay.
Which will be wonderful, but some of this may become obsolete. But here's what we do. First off, I've got to be conscious of what what Gmail account I'm here in GojiBob for my Google Plus. Let me just show you this in a minute, if you will. We log back into Gmail. Okay. I'm going to close off a couple of these windows. Uh-oh. Might have needed that URL. Let's see. I think I did. Have it here. All right. What I did. I lost the URL that I had, the SMBO 01. I can probably get it back, huh? Okay, I deleted the wrong one. Normally I only have to do this once. wonder if it lets you make a second one up. I've never done this before. I'll just run with it as it comes up. I'll add my picture as I did before. You can use any URL slug that you so choose. It should be somewhat related to your keyword. And bang on, you create your link. How hard is that?
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
I like the way they streamline things. Well, the other one is easy to use too. Okay, give us the link. Once again, I copy it. I go to the link. These are the first segues in backlinking this particular URL. Believe it or not, I've had some social media bar links that have popped in the top 10 of Google, Mike.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how, but there's a lot of traffic over there, and it's well written on-site SEO, and you got backlinks to it, search engines pick it up. It don't matter, it's still my content.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the object here is to get eyeballs on the blog. Alright, so this permits you to backlink it to Google+, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. You'll see those pop up here. And also, I like to shoot it off. If you haven't done it yet, Mike, take 10 minutes and set a Pinterest account up, because they get picked up in search engines too. And as you're surfing the net and seeing those pretty motorcycles or places you'd like to travel to, or things you'd like to do, you pin them. They wind up in your news feed. Your friends and your followers see it. They click on it and like it, and that's another way of enhancing your traffic based on your likes and interests. That's why on Pinterest and using SlideShare, document sharing sites that Rob Forte talks about. SlideShare is another place. We should be making a Word document of this particular post and posting it to SlideShare. Okay. Come on, Pinterest. Looks like it found it. So, a couple of bigger, more badass computers might come in this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're getting the job done. So, I'm going to close a couple of these windows off. next thing we need to do, so I head on over to Facebook, where I've got the link, and I'll put it on a couple of places. Here's the corporate site, if you will.
I need to take a short pause. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, Mike. Alright, looks like we're rolling again. Mike's out on a break, but what I do is... hey, Mike, welcome
I'm back.
I just got another mug of coffee, too. I probably got 15-20 minutes to wrap this up for a normal sequence of events here, not much longer. There are a couple other things that I could do, but this is a traditional routine. I take something that I've created, a video, I take one of Mike's posts that he's so graciously provided, a video or a picture, or an email that we've been sent, if you will. Create a post out of it, and then I go through this process. Alright, so when I'm on my fan page posting, I want to use Facebook as my fan page. You understand that? Because if you don't, then it makes the post as a post made by others, and it doesn't feature it with the picture. Nobody sees it, essentially. If you don't have a fan page, we got training on how to do that, and then obviously how to market your fan page to build up a database of interested people who come by and read your content, opt into your list, join your team. Okay, here we go. Still using it as Bob. Okay, so that's the first thing we do, is post a link to our blog post on our fan page. Sometime today. Come on. Oh, it didn't actually pin it. Okay. I should take that. And while we're here, I'll see if I can't fire up Hootsuite. Alright, log in. So there's a few tools that we use that speed up the process and increase our rate of exposure. Hootsuite allows us to post our links that are social media friendly, if you will, up to 50. Actually, with the additional service, you can post up to 100 different groups, and you can schedule it out in advance as far as you'd like. So here's today's post. I'll send it out to all 50 groups. I shouldn't even be going to my DIR marketing, Mike, because they can do it right from here. Alright, so it's got to sync to my Facebook API because I'm logging in over here. But there, it's got the 50. It's an absolutely insane tool. It's so cool. But you've got all the groups that you subscribe to that you want to add here. You can rotate these out, remove the ones you're not using, and add different ones. And then it allows you to schedule out your posts. Let's see, it's 3:17, so at 3:30 we'll send this out the first time. But you see, some people may not see that post because it'll be pushed down in their feed, if you will, so they get back at 6 or 7 from work, crank up their computer, now looking for some exciting things to do. Oh, that's the wrong link. They're not going to like that at all. Once again, I'll go back to the drawing board here. I just need the right link to put out there. Alright. Now I'll take this one. And this is the link I want to put into my Hootsuite system. Put it out to all. Now I'll send this one out at 6:30 tonight. And as well, I'll send it out at, why don't I send it out at 9:30? I'll take myself off of the blog rolls. You do this when you send out your post, right? You send it out more than once, Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And go out. Actually, I'll send it out tomorrow morning again. So in a 24-hour period of time, I might schedule it to go, anywhere from 4 to 6 times. Once again, I don't need it going to my own wall that many times. I'll just change the date to the 9th. I can send it out tomorrow, say 10:05. How's that sound? I've just started using Hootsuite again after letting it go, my pro account, and then using Post Planner, but I was startled when I learned that in Post Planner you can only send out 100 links in a day. Did you know that, Mike?
I didn't.
So you're paying 20 bucks and you can't schedule. If you want to schedule out posts, you got to spend 30 bucks a month, and they limit you to 500 in a day. So that didn't really make sense to me. So I'm back here, and let me just share with you a couple of things. If I go to AdWords, and I want to show you what's happened in the last 3 or 4 days since I started using this system again to generate traffic to my blog. Go here to AdWords. I don't want Ask, I want AdWords, you silly thing. There you go. This is why it'd be a good idea to install AdWords on your blog, Mike. You can track visitors. It's free, actually.
AdWords?
AdWords?
Yeah,
Oh,
AdWords.
AdWords.
Oh, AdWords.
Yeah, you get a Gmail account with Google, and you can get a free AdWords account as well. I'll show you how to do some keyword research on another video. I actually posted one a little while ago. But for analysis, yeah, you can get tracking, if you will. So tools and analysis, we'll go to analytics. Alright, go down to this account. There's a Power Network for MLM Pros. But Mike, just in the last 3 days, I started using the Hootsuite again, and look at this traffic increase.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I've been getting an average of maybe 20, 30 hits a day. And well, yesterday I went up to 77. So you can see it right there. Clear evidence. And here's what's neat. They track the visits, unique visitors, how many pages they look at, how many pages per visit, average visit duration. This is like 3.5 minutes. That's pretty long on a website, you know. 61% of them are new, and the balance are returning visitors. And let's see. And as I was saying, when you have the link itself, your SMB01 link, this is where you're going to be getting your backlink to Google Plus, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook, right here. By simply clicking on these links, when you're logged into this website, you'll get a backlink as well. It only takes a minute or two. Bango, share it out to Google Plus. We've got it scheduled into Hootsuite. Did it ever show up on our fan page? Yeah, looks like it did. Oh no, that's the previous one we did. Yep, and what you want to do is provide value and training and lots of offers. Here's the that great picture. Do you see this picture with the hand, Mike? The hand. Beware, the beast is on the loose. Okay, well there you have it, folks. How to get your blog post content, how to post it, then how to syndicate it. Bob Spiro here, Prosperity Team for MLM Pros. See you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.